Welcome to this short session on how to make better decisions and achieve better results. Do you ever find yourself losing sleep, worrying about the effect of tough decisions you need to make? That state of overwhelm where you feel that whichever way you decide, either you won't be happy or the people around you will be upset, or maybe the potential risks and losses involved are just too hard to handle? Then the SOCRATES system will help you to come to grips with the decisions you need to make. I recently read a self-help book on how to make better decisions in which 300 different decision-making techniques were described in detail. In the end, I was left scratching my head in bewilderment. Every one of the techniques made a lot of sense, but the book didn't help me to find out which technique I should use in my specific case. I felt overwhelmed. And that is exactly what most people feel like when having to make tough decisions in complex situations. Due to the nature of the chaotic, fast-paced world we live in, we're faced with so many choices day in and day out that we get tired of having to decide. Every decision we make requires us to accept substantial opportunity costs, including the risk of making the wrong choice, as well as the cost of all the alternative opportunities we're deciding against. For every decision we make, we need to weigh up the related risks against the potential rewards. This can become so tiring and time-consuming that we start taking shortcuts, resorting to black and white decision-making mechanisms. When things get too complex to handle and we find ourselves forced to make a decision, we often cut through the Gordian knot, hoping for the best, fingers crossed, dreading the consequences. If you find yourself getting into this type of situation from time to time, try using the SOCRATES system instead. Legend has it that Socrates taught mainly by asking questions, prompting the people he encountered to think more deeply and to make sense. In our executive coaching practice, we apply the Socrates success system when working with our clients. In essence, it provides an easy way to comprehensively assess a situation and generate optimal decisions to create truly elegant results. No, the word elegance does not originate in the fashion world of Paris, and it wasn't invented by Coco Chanel. The term stems from the Latin root eligere, which means to select, to choose, to make optimal decisions. Elegance balances complexity with simplicity to create optimal results. And that is what the Socrates system helps our clients to achieve in real life too. In this practical decision-making system, each letter of the word Socrates stands for a step of the process. Let's briefly walk through the Socrates process together, okay? The first S in Socrates stands for your situation and the possible scenarios that could play out depending on the decisions that you make. The O stands for your objectives, the potential obstacles, and the opportunity costs you may have to take into consideration, as well as the possible options to solve or overcome these obstacles. C stands for possible challenges, their root causes, possible consequences of your decisions, as well as creative ideas, new and different perspectives that may open up for you beyond what you had taken into consideration so far. The R stands for your resources, including your skills and experience, your track record, as well as your relationships and references of results from decisions you made in the past. A stands for action, planned, precise, focused action. T stands for timing. Many people make great decisions and do the right thing in the right way and order, for the right cause and purpose, with the right people and resources at the wrong time and fail. Getting the timing right is critical. Pushing ahead and taking massive action to crush the problem will often get you into a real mess. E stands for developing a clear sense and understanding of the effect you're trying to achieve and how to evaluate it. What is it you're really trying to achieve with your decision? What would change in your personal sphere of reality, in your state of being, your feelings, your life design, your finances and relationships? Are you clear about what you really want? And finally, the S in Socrates stands for satisfaction and significance. Success without satisfaction and significance makes no sense. Avoid pointless peak performance. Make sure that whatever result you get from your decisions, you know you will still like, love, and respect the person you see in the mirror every morning. This Socrates system actually works like a charm, but don't take my word for that. As they say, the proof is in the pudding. Try the system out for yourself next time you find yourself having to make a tough decision. And if you like, you can get an easy-to-use, step-by-step workbook together with an audio guide and description of the Socrates system, which will walk you through the process of making optimal decisions for yourself through our Elegant Success Academy.